Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Denise. This is Spiritual Growth Tarot. Thanks for being with me, and I'm going to read on uh, Justice Samuel Alito. Okay, so it's a bit of a karmic reading, and then looking into his uh, professional and personal future. And I may, if I need to, I'll look more into his past as well. Okay, so the forces in motion in his life right now. Whoa, yikes. He's either very controlling. Well, it's one and the same, isn't it? If you're a controlling type of a person, you're going to be controlled because like attracts like, it's the law of affinity. So, oh my goodness, this card is all about abuse, addictions, control, um, fear, operating from fear, basically. What else? I mean, you can see, if we just look at the images, there are chains around people's necks, but they can take them off anytime they want. So he either likes to control or he likes to be controlled. I don't know. He's elderly. I don't know that there's anything going on like that. I think it. Yeah, I just feel like it's more about tuning into him. It really feels like it's more about pessimism and greed and believing too much in just the material world. I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't a guy who doesn't even believe in reincarnation and, like YOLO, only live once. Um, but this is a card of cheaters and abusers. So either he's cheating and abusing or somebody in his life is doing that to him. Okay, let's see. What's his greatest challenge at this time? Wow. So Five of Swords reversed. I mean, straight up, of course, it's a deep inner conflict where you think you need to win and be on top, and you want to win at, no matter what the price is, right? Whew. So because it's come through reversed, I feel like he's vengeful. It can be sometimes compromising and coming to a solution, but because it's come through in the challenge position, there's a big challenge around compromising. And I feel like he's vengeful. Wow. So now these two cards, they really go together well, don't they? So this is crossing. Or actually, it'd be more like this. No, it'd be this way. I think. I'm dealing with a mirror image here, and I tell you, it's tricky. So his fear and his control issues have caused him to be vengeful. Don't do what I want, I'll get even. Wow. Okay, so two cards for the karma that he brought in to heal in this lifetime. And let's see how well he's doing at it. Well, okay, so he brought in the karma to see the bigger picture, to have hope and faith, to remain in, hope and faith, and believe in miracles and healing. And it's usually a card of having a good future, bright future. So that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. But we do have the Hierophant reversed. So there's a little bit of a rebellion here where he's the rules don't apply to me, that kind of thing. Where he won't conform. He won't conform. But he does have some faith here. So we've got 3 major arcanas already. So maybe he's having, with the forces in motion in his life now being the devil, maybe he's having trouble keeping the faith. But he did bring in a good solid amount of believing in faith and believing in miracles. This is actually a really positive card. But it does bring in the element of fame, though, because it's the star. So that's interesting, and especially coupled with the Hierophant reversed. So this could be wanting to be famous in a position of law, because straight up, that's what this card is all about. This is man-made and spiritual law. So maybe it's besides faith, it could have to do with faith and hope. It could have to do with him wanting to be a star, and maybe he was a star in his past lifetime, and maybe he abused that position. Interesting, because this is star power, and then this could be abusing the rules. We've got the Pope here, right, and his loyal subjects. Abuse. So that's interesting. That's what he brought in to heal, to let go of needing to be a star, and let go of abusing and controlling. Both of these cards, these are abusive cards. So I don't know what the guy's into. I don't know anything about him. This is truly a cold reading. I haven't done any research on him. Except what I always do, because it helps me, I get a picture. I look, and I have to use a picture for the thumbnail anyway. So I look at the picture while I'm shuffling the cards. That helps me to get inside the energy there. So okay, so the next 2 cards is what did he actually do? Let's see how clean he is. Basically, what did he do to become a Supreme Court justice? He betrayed. He stabbed people in the back. He ended relationships. He burned bridges. That's what happens with the 10 of Swords. And then I have the Hermit reversed. Wow. Oh my goodness. So this card brings in that element of not following your inner light, not even looking for your inner light. It has to do with losing your way, because straight up, of course, you can see there's light lighting your path, and it's an inner quest, it's an inner journey, it's looking for the truth. Well, what he did to get into his position is he lost his way, because he betrayed people to get there. And this is a card of loneliness as well. So it's like he didn't honor relationship, and feels like he deceived people, and I think he's probably sad. What he did is probably very sad, and I think he's now pretty lonely. Wow. Because, to betray people, you have to lie. And the swords are all about communication. Thoughts, communications, and the mind. Wow. Okay, so 2 cards for what's hanging over him, his current karma. Well, he's not going to let go. He's afraid of change. He doesn't want any big change. He wants everything to stay the same until the day he dies. Let's see, what else with death reversed? Yeah, it's just that fear of change, fear of death. I'm feeling stuck because, of course, you're afraid. You're afraid of change. Just really holding on and then repeating the past. It's like rinse, repeat, and it's the same thing, same old thing every day, and holding on to that. Now, I also get the Eight of Pentacles, so that's him, working alone, and I'm just working, doing the same thing every day. This is what's hanging over him. Tending to the details. Can't fault him for that. It's his job, and these guys make $250,000 a year, so they better do their work. And I can't imagine what other perks they must have. And we have to remember, he's one of the Federalist Society guys. He's in deep alignment with them. Okay, so next two cards are for his... I feel like I need to spread these out again. I've got a big clump over on one side, and it doesn't bode well for equality. I can't see all the cards. Okay, so professional future. Well, he's not going to go anywhere further. I mean, unless this has to do with a foreign country. Professionally, this card is all about completion. He's done the most, I guess the best, or the most that he can. He's pretty much done. It's complete. He can't go any higher in his profession. But then we have the Hanged Man, but it's reversed. So if we just sink into the image here, he comes from the head. He's got his hands on his hips. I'm the boss, right? I'm the boss. I'm the one that controls reality. I'm the one that's got to win all the time. And he's not grounded. He's not surrendered. He's not surrendered to spirit. He's not surrendered to the greater good of the whole. He's got his rigid rules, and he's only coming from the head. He's not, there's not a good grounding in the body. It's also, because this is a card of his professional future, it's sometimes a card of, when it's reversed, it can be treason, it can be humiliation, it can be, it's stagnation, just like here, hanging over. This is very stagnant. This is very stagnant. And then again, how many, my goodness, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcanas. So this guy's going through some major, some major doo-doo. These are major gateways, and I don't know how well he's doing, because this is not good. There's no surrender to spirit here. There's no surrender to his higher self. There's no ego death going on to come into a healthy ego. There's no letting go of the unhealthy aspects of ego, which are to control or to be weak and be controlled, right? It's like, again, control and be controlled. That's his MO. So this is professionally what's going on in his life. Okay, so then 2 cards for his personal future. Well, he's given up the battle. This can be okay for, compromise. It's not bad at all. It can have to do with, peace. teamwork, solutions, success, because you stop fighting it. Stop fighting it. So personally, that doesn't look bad at all. But we have the Two of Cups reversed. So that has me feeling like there's a breakup, there's some disharmony, but he's giving up on it. He's letting them win, whoever this person is. I'm just going to assume, I think, but I could be completely wrong. Imagine he's married, but they're not. Whoever he's with in relationship, because this does indicate relationship, partnership, they're not getting along. Personally, they're not getting along. So, this would be in this kind of situation where you're like cohabitating with somebody, but you're kind of like they've got their side of the house and I've got mine, like that kind of a thing. It's a card of arguments all the time, like I said, just a lack of harmony. And in a relationship, it would show that, there's been a major like drifting apart. So that's interesting. Okay, so let me use the Kipper, and I think I'll just do a short reading because those cards are pretty self-explanatory there. Let's look at his future. Like, is he going to be staying on the bench? Is he going to retire? What's going on with his future? Samuel Alito. Okay. So this wouldn't be his wife, but it could be with good lady. It's a quality of someone who's supportive, someone who's older and supportive. I don't think it's his wife. But the guy's an older guy, but who knows? Based on all these other cards, like cheater, right? Cheater. Don't want to let go of her, whoever she is. No, it's my way, that kind of thing. And then this card here, I mean, I wouldn't say he's been very faithful. Oh my God, you guys are cracking me. Okay, so this is someone other than his wife that he's obsessing over. So I don't know if these kind of guys, they often they have the mistress on the side, and they may even have a whole nother family somewhere else. There's that. But anyway, so there's this other woman that he's thinking about all the time that's been very supportive. This would be like, like Prince Charles. Well, he's married to Princess Diana, but all the time thinking about, Camilla. It's like that. That's the vibe I get. But it's ending, or this person has died. And that's what he's obsessing over, that because it's pointed towards that card. That's what he's just thinking about all the time. So either this woman died or broke it off with him. This card is also, this fatality card this is also a card of divorce. So there's that. Now, it's caused him to be dishonest and try to get whatever he can. And the cause of all of this is just his, I think he's been depressed and down. The cause of this gloominess, this is the card of gloomy thoughts. And because of the position of the cards, the cause of the gloominess, this card comes in, the court official. Well, I think this is him. Well, he's part of a court official, but he's also, this could also be, again, you know, these two cards here that look to me like divorce. And right in the middle, the theme of the whole 9 yards is like his dishonesty because of this other woman. So I think this is what I see in his future is a long, drawn out divorce. Or if it's not divorce, it's a long, drawn out a grief process because who he really cares about is no longer here. He's lost her for some reason or another, somehow. Yeah. So I don't see any change with him professionally. This is looking to me like this is more personal. Let me see if there's anything professional going on. This feels to me like it's just more personal, and he's probably going to stay on the bench until as long as he can. Yeah, there could be something sad or that comes through around his son, if he has a son. Yeah, and then with the house card, this is all family. So rich gent would be his son, and there's sad news about his son, and then again with his family home. So this is all personal. So I don't think he's leaving the bench, especially based on the tarot cards here. I don't see him leaving the bench. You know, because he's kind of like there for good, because this is the column of his professional, I think. Was that? No, that was his karma. Oh, I got them all mixed up now. I can't say. I would have to rewatch my own video. That's really boring. I don't like watching my own videos. Unless I have to get information. It's been kind of a mind blower. All those ones I did on Trump, and then going back and watching and go, wow, all the clues were right there. And I see that. You know, I didn't see the Capitol riots. I saw that. You know, the big bad times were coming down for him, though. That kept coming up over and over every day. So, okay, so that's it for Neil Gorsuch. Thanks, you guys, for hanging in there with me. Big hugs, kisses to you. Okay, take good care. Bye.